All right, friends, are you looking for an 1,800 square foot townhome duplex, which includes a backyard full size and a front loading 2-car garage here in the heart of Oregon City, right down the hill, Street of Dreams, next to $1 Million Homes? Take a look at the beautiful property here. Give me a call, 503-503-0446, Brian Valdez with eXp Realty.
Hey friends, if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything happening in the Portland metro real estate market. I break down opportunities for buyers, sellers, and investors so you can make a smarter move whether you're relocating, upgrading, or building your portfolio. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. So for reference, we are in Oregon City, Oregon, in the Forrest Farms community, the main area of Street of Dreams 2026. This property is in Clackamas County, and the closest major employer is Providence Willamette Falls Medical Center. Downtown Portland is about 14 miles away, which is about a 25 to 30 minute drive, and Portland International Airport is 23 miles away with a 30 to 40 minute drive based on traffic. And if you want to enjoy the coast of Oregon, you're about 2 hours away. And the closest elementary school is Holcomb Elementary, right inside the neighborhood. The closest middle school is Tumwater Middle School, and the closest high school is Oregon City High School. Welcome to the Evergreen and the Sandstone, home number 15 at the 2026 Northwest Natural Street of Dreams, right here at Forrest Farms in Oregon City. Deep charcoal siding, rich wood accents, and 2 covered porches framed by heavy beam columns. It's Pacific Northwest Lodge, cleaned up with modern lines. And yes, these exact homes are for sale. Inside, 1,889 square feet of 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, oversized windows pour light into the upper living space. Quartz counters, under cabinet lighting, and a spa-inspired primary suite that feels custom because the craftsmanship is. Built by Forrest Ridge Homes, family-owned, Oregon-built, and one of the region's leading energy-efficient builders. Superior insulation, tankless water heater, Energy Star appliances, townhome convenience, custom home character. Come see it at Forrest Farms. The show runs through August 23rd.
All right, friends, welcome to this wonderful townhome by Forrest Ridge Homes. Different layout from the other ones that they have. This one is available. This exact unit is available. So let's go ahead and take a look. So when you make your way to this beautiful property, as you guys can see, currently being set with this cabinet area, but again, you could potentially put a side chair or any side console so that when you come into the property, you could take on and off your shoes if you wanted to. A little mudroom area, if you will, once you enter or exit the property. All right, friends, so before we go into the main area of the townhome, as you guys can see, you do get a half bath here. Obviously, your toilet will live here. To my left, you do get a sink, 1/2-inch quartz countertop, gold finishing on the faucet, gold and brass finishes here, and look at the upgraded lighting treatment just underneath this cabinetry work. Again, this is an upgraded model, so you will get the upgraded finishes for this townhome. Undermount sink, again, you do get a functional window, black trim, so with frost, so it's private, and then you can open and close for natural air, natural light. The room does include a vent as well. And look at the beautiful baseboards, my friends. These look like 7-inch baseboards throughout the entire property, all with this whole first floor with LVP, luxury vinyl plank, composite material, and it mimics wood, which is beautiful. All right, friends. And as we make our way more into the property, take a look at this beautiful, underneath the stairwell, it's like a doggy area that your pet can live in. And what I love about it is they've staged it with some doggy items. The dog gets a light. As you guys can see, look at the artwork that they've staged here. Put some artwork of your dog. So just next to the doggy area is going to be this beautiful coat area, and it is from a push out. Look at the beautiful color of the push out door, and then you do get a metal rod for the coat hang and some storage above. And this is where your internet is going to live as well. All right, friends, we finally made it into the living room, this beautiful townhome by Forrest Ridge Homes. As you guys can see, everything is upgraded. Look at the ceiling light, chandelier, already installed. Look at this oversized fireplace. This is a natural gas fireplace with the beautiful tile work already installed. You do get a mantle. It's currently being staged with a artwork piece, but again, this is where a TV could potentially live. So if you wanted to add a TV, all of the lines for the TV in terms of power and internet is gonna be right behind that as well. So all of it already built here, currently being staged with side chair, sofa, and this carpet that's going to be in this area as well. Again, it's a decorative idea. They will not be coming with the property, but again, it's another way that you can potentially decorate this beautiful townhome. All right, friends, so this beautiful townhome does include a backyard, and oh my God, my friends, look at the beautiful backyard that you get. Look at the custom cement work that's actually installed here. Beautifully laid out cement work. Look at the beautiful landscaping across the backyard of the property. Your property will be all fenced out beautifully, retaining wall, rocks already put up, beautiful trees and shrubbery already put in the ground. And look at the beautiful grass that's already installed here in your backyard. And then if you want to take a look over here, you do get more of a side yard, and it will go into the front side of your property as well. And this is where your AC is going to live if you needed service on it as well from an exterior standpoint. So beautiful backyard. Look at this beautiful patio deck that you get as part of this property. Look at the ceiling of this patio deck, exposed wood with a outdoor fan, currently being staged with outdoor furniture, lighting treatment, electrical is going to be here to the side. Again, you can have friends, family, entertain them here, all outside here in the backyard. Again, we don't typically see this from townhomes in the Portland Metro with this amount of square footage for a backyard, and the way it's beautifully landscaped as well. All right, friends, welcome to the dining room. And look at the way that they beautifully staged the dining room. Look at the lighting treatment that's already installed in this property. Beautifully laid out. And what I love about this is a look at the extended countertop just off to the side of your dining room. And it extends all the way to your kitchen. The backsplash goes all the way from the countertop all the way to the ceiling. You do get shelving pre-installed, floating shelving pre-installed here. All right, friends, so just as you can see, the countertop from the dining room area goes into the kitchen. And look at this beautiful cabinetry that they have here. They've done a two-tone. You get this beautiful green and then beautiful white above. Beautiful gold brass finishes across the entire property. And then look at the beautiful appliances that come with the property. Gold finishes, Café, LG Café, all throughout, and it mimics the gold brass and the beautiful contrast to the green cabinetry with the green backsplash. Café supports countertop throughout all of the countertop, and again continues with the white here. Continues with the green at the bottom. So all of the cabinetry at the bottom, green with the gold brass finishes. On this side of your fridge, again, mimics all of the appliances with the gold brass finishing on the handles. And then in your middle island, you will have another Café upgrade LG dishwasher with the white front, green cabinetry to mimic the other side green cabinetry, gold and brass finishes, gold and brass finish for the sink, and the undermount white sink. You don't typically see this, but look at the white sink in the middle island. Again, upgraded material throughout this whole entire property. And then in this middle island, it does have a custom lighting treatment with this chandelier. And it is currently being staged with 3 stools here on the side. Again, if you wanted to entertain friends, family, guests, you can serve them, cook here, and serve them here because you have this middle island as well. Again, as a reminder, we're in a townhome. You don't typically see some of these items with this upgraded cabinetry work. And look at the upgraded cabinetry work here with the oversized. So you can put your large pots and pans in easy access right by where you cook. You don't typically see this because they're usually smaller cabinetry, but they install larger cabinetry throughout the entire part of this kitchen. And this wonderful kitchen does include a pantry, as you guys can see. Look at the beautiful pantry. It's illuminated. Beautiful doors, again, that mimic the green on the baseboards and some of the window treatments, but beautiful laid out shelves, wooden, already installed. and ready to utilize for heavy items. All right, friends, we finally made it upstairs to the flex room area. And again, what I love about this is it's actually closed off with doors. So it does include swinging doors. And this being a flex area, you could potentially make it an extra bedroom if you wanted to. It could be an office, as you guys can see currently being staged as an office. We have some side shelving and some artwork being staged. As you guys can see, beautiful oversized window that oversees the front side of the property. And look at this beautiful window, because it is functional. You can open and close this up, more or less light, more or less air, with wire guard to prevent the bugs. Look at the lighting treatment already installed. And this room does include, it's a little bit of a closet, but not really, but it does have shelving. So it has shelving here to be able to utilize. Again, this room does not necessarily need to be an office. It can be a bedroom. It could be a spare guest bedroom. It could be a gym, kids room, anything that you want it to be, but utilize the room any way you want. And look at the beautiful baseboard work. 7-inch baseboards across the entire property. And what I love is they mimic the baseboard color on this window treatment bottom part, which you typically don't see. And the carpentry here on the second story, all carpeted, upgraded carpentry. It's not your typical white or gray carpentry. This is upgraded with a design on it. So beautiful, upgraded. Again, can't emphasize enough how much this property is already upgraded. All right, friends, so when you make your way up to the second story, before you get into any of the living quarters, there is a linen closet, as you guys can see. Beautiful elongated door with the shelf. It's wood shelves already installed, so you don't have to worry about wire hang. Ready to go. So you can start utilizing this right away if you purchase this home with heavy items, because it's installed wood, not wire hang. And then just upstairs, also between the rooms, there's going to be your laundry room. As you guys can see, finished tile on the floor, custom finished tile. It's not going to be the same that you see in the bathrooms. And you do get some cabinetry, again, continuous with the brass gold finishes. Your dryer line, water line, your electrical GFCI already here. So you can install your washer dryer here, currently being staged with a laundry hamper and some artwork. But again, your beautiful laundry room here on the second story of this townhome. All right, friends, we finally made it to the first guest room upstairs on the second story. As you guys can see, currently being staged with 2 twin beds. It oversees the front side of your property with a window here. Functional, you can open and close this up. Again, what I love is that they've included the same painting treatment across the baseboards and the doors, same color. You get this beautiful custom lighting treatment already installed. A small vaulted ceiling, if you will. These are elongated, higher ceilings than typical townhome. We're looking at probably 10-foot ceilings here. Have a coffee or nightstand here in the middle, artwork being staged, mirror being staged. And as you guys can see, it does include a closet. So the closet is 2 levels, and I love they have this metal rod instead of a wooden dowel. Again, start utilizing a lot of this so that you can put heavier items already here. And it's black, so it matches all of the black finishes across the whole entire property. So beautiful closet that you can utilize here in this first guest room. All right, friends, and then before we make our way into the other guest room and the master, we do have a furnace room here. As you guys can see, the furnace will live here, and if you needed service on it, you can service it here in this room. All right, friends, we finally made it upstairs to the guest bathroom, and look at this, my friends. It is beautiful. Look at the treatment that they've included in this. Beautiful. It's almost spa-like or hotel-like with the tile treatment from the upgraded shower tub combo here. Gold finishes across the shower head, faucet, handle, finished tile for the back and the side, grouted, and all of the items here for the shower being staged with your towels. More cubby space as well, and then recessed lighting above. Look at the toilet over here, again with the quartz countertop, white cabinetry, brass and gold finishes for the pull tabs, functional window, oversized mirror. Look at the custom lighting treatment as well. And you do get finish tile for the guest bathroom as well. Beautifully laid out. All right, friends, we finally made it to the master bedroom. And oh my God, the master bedroom gets the most treatment because I feel like we're in a large mansion home. As you guys can see, oversized California king bed here to my left, custom lighting treatment above, being staged with this beautiful mini sofa, love seat, if you will. Not really a bench, but I guess it could be. 2 oversized nightstands to the side, and again, beautiful millwork here that they've already included on this property. Beautiful lighting here, and again, the millwork already installed with a different color than the sidewalls. It's going to be a grayer or greenish color difference from the white ones here on the sidewall. Then look at the window treatment. This oversees the back side of the property. Oversized window here and here, functional with wire guard. Again, I love that they've done the same color as the back wall here with the green grain. And again, you don't see this a lot, my friends, but look at this. The room does include this added area where your dresser would potentially live. You could put a TV here. All of your TV, your internet lines will live behind this area. But again, it's a beautiful area that you don't typically see for a master bedroom, where you can enjoy with your significant other here, have the entertainment here, your dresser here, another functional window here off to the side, another custom lighting treatment, and your closet will live here. The closet will be functional with a door and does include the metal rod and shelving already installed. So beautiful side area off of the master bed. All right, friends, welcome to the master bathroom. And as you guys can see, beautiful master bathroom. Look at the his and her sink. Beautiful white cabinetry, brass and gold finishes across the entire cabinetry, package, quartz countertop. They've mimicked the backsplash with the same quartz countertop. You get a middle cabinetry. Look at the lighting treatment for his and hers. Hard to see on the camera, but the mirrors are smart, so you can control the lighting treatment on the mirrors. Beautiful mirrors here, being staged with artwork. And of course, your toilet and your walk-in shower. And my friends, look at this walk-in shower. Finished tile, but the bottom half mimics wood, but it's actually tile. Don't see that, very uncommon. And look at the bottom is going to be composite material for the drainage, and then you still get the continuous brass and gold finishes for the shower head, faucet, and you do get a little shampoonaise area as well. And then in this bathroom, you do get the finished tile, elongated finished tile for the flooring already installed. All right, friends, we finally made it into the master closet, and look at this master closet. It's almost 360, but what I love about it, they've already installed wood shelving, painted, ready to utilize, and metal rods. Metal rods for all of the clothes hang area already installed. You get this second tier for more elongated clothing here on the side as well, more shelving as well, recessed lighting throughout the whole entire property. And what's unique, look at this side right here, you get a mirror. You don't typically get a mirror in your closet with a lot of the homes. Typically you got to go buy one and install it, but this one already has a mirror installed. So beautiful, wonderful master closet. All right, friends, so the rundown on the property. This is the Evergreen and Sandstone model by Forrest Ridge Homes, being brokered by Pex Realty Group here in Oregon City, just down the hill, part of Street of Dreams. It's currently going for $700,000 to $750,000, depending on which is available. If you're trying to be looking for a townhome, it is currently 1,889 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and everything upgraded. Again, my friends, you do get a backyard. You do get a front-loading 2-car garage as well. Everything is upgraded in this beautiful townhome, hence why the price point is that higher price point for typical townhomes here in the Portland Metro. So if this is the type of property that you're interested in and want to take a look, or you have questions about, please give me a call, 503-503-0446, Prime Valdez with eXp Realty.